The views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the hosts, guest and producers. They do not necessarily reflect the policies and position of this channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
The nominees for Best Episode for Fashion Designer Local are...
The nominees for Best Fashion Episode for Male are...
And the winner is... The Best Episode for Artist Painter are...
And the winner is...
And the nominees for Best Episode for Film Director are...
And the winner is... And the nominees for Best Spiritual Episode are...
And the winner is... And the nominees for Best Episode for Pageant for Single Women are...
And the winner is... And the nominees for Best Fitness Episode are...
And the winner is... And the winner for Global Entrepreneur of the Year is...
And the winner for International Model Businessman.
And the winner for International Multimedia Celebrity Ambassador is...
Hello everyone, we're back here in Ganap TV and we're excited because we're traveling around the globe, and one of the special places that we really want to go is, where is it? Bench?
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Yes, we're excited. You know, this is one place that I really wanted to go because of the picturesque, beautiful places. Like if you see their country, you already saw them in the catalogs, in the calendar. And this is a really beautiful place that we want to go to also, right, Bench?
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for watching Ganap TV. And this is another exciting episode because we are going to one of the best countries. Aside from that, John, we are excited because we have a special co-host. And mga kaganap, please welcome Miss Amber.
The coming
yes,
back.
of course.
The coming back.
Ganap TV Online, congratulations. You're almost reaching now your 1-year celebration, Direct John and Direct Ben. Congratulations to the two of you. Ang galing-galing ninyo. And you're not just only the local online scenery, but you're also conquering the whole wide world now. And right now on this evening, you also have your special guest from New Zealand. Wow.
Our special guest.
Our special guest. Yeah. So,
Romeo,
Amber, yeah.
I just have a question with Romeo. How do you pronounce your name? Yusupov?
So Yusupov.
Yusupov. Kala ko
Yes.
Yusubo. Sorry.
Yusupov. You can pronounce it however you like, as long as you.
Okay, Amber, can you welcome our guest? Yeah.
Yes, of course, Romeo. Welcome here in Ganap TV Online. I just like to know, Romeo, are you from the North Island of New Zealand or from the South Island? Because there are
Over the hills and far from mine, she's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her my heart covered as a gift, and hope that you'll take it into her side. La 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 la. Can we have some drum roll, please?
Your first ever modelling pageant.
My mind was racing, my heart was racing.
Meet Romeo Yusupov, now known as
Mr. Elite Global Earth New Zealand 2018.
land masses in New Zealand, right, Romeo?
Yeah, so as Amber says, there's two islands. So there's North Island and there's South Island. South Island is way more beautiful. We've got the mountains, we've got Queenstown, and I'm not in the South Island, I'm in the North Island, I'm in the Auckland City. So Auckland City is the most populated area. So if you want bad traffic, then you need to come to Auckland.
Yeah. So before we
Traffic
start,
is bad, but it's a big city,
Yeah.
so it's just like it's the center of New Zealand. So where all the party happens, where all the opportunities, all the jobs. So it's a big city. So yeah.
okay. So before we start, Romeo, can you greet our viewers?
So I would like to say hello to everybody viewing this Ganap TV, if that's how you pronounce it, Ganap, but I'm going to pronounce it Ganap. And I want everybody to enjoy this episode with all of our beautiful guests. And we are doing this for all you guys, so make sure you guys watch and tune in.
Okay, wow.
Alam mo, Direct Benz and Direct John, nakaka-amaze si Romeo. I think yung colorful nung eyes niya. What's the color of your eyes, Romeo?
You will be
My eyes are
mesmerized.
Blue.
Blue, wow.
Wow.
And
Oh my
then
God.
seldom people really have the blue eyes, right?
Blue
Yeah,
eyes.
so blue eyes it's very common because in our family and especially European Mediterranean countries, blue, green, it's very common. But I guess having black hair and olive skin is a little bit of a different combination. So yeah.
Wow. Perfect.
What is the
Tell us-
uncommon color eyes in New Zealand, Romeo?
Zealand.
You said that blue is the common. What is the uncommon color?
So in New Zealand we have a lot of mixed nationalities. So I live in New Zealand, but I'm not a New Zealander. So so my background is
Kiwi.
I'm not from New Zealand. I just live here. So I've been here for a long time, and mostly New Zealanders are mixed. So they have white people, they have brown people. But yeah, so most of they have mixed brown, blue, green eyes, blonde hair. So you can find all kinds of people here.
Oh, you're telling us that you're not originally from New Zealand. From which country you are in?
No, I'm not originally from New Zealand. I'm originally from Chechnya, Grozny. I was born in Pakistan, and our family consists of Russian, Turkish, and Italian. So that's
Oh
a
my
lot.
God, there's
That's
a lot. Mix.
Yeah.
You're a mix of blood.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have Filipino in me. Otherwise, I would have nice tan skin.
Maybe you can find Filipina. Why
I
not?
mean, that would be good. That would be good to find a Filipino. Show me around.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you been here in the Philippines, Romeo? Have you tried to visit our country or not yet?
Unfortunately, I was supposed to go on a world tour, visit, Philippines, visit America, but then COVID happened and that kind of changed everybody. So I guess I have to hold that for now, but in the future, if I come to Philippines, I know I can stay at one of you guys' houses, so that'll be cool.
In John,
Yeah.
indirect John Guarnes, he has the most beautiful place.
Awesome, yeah. And if you guys come to
Yeah.
New Zealand, I have a free bed available.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
We're
Amber.
looking forward. We're looking
Yeah,
forward to
Amber.
go to New Zealand. So let's
Let's
ask
start. Yeah.
yes, let's ask Romeo
Mhm.
about his
It's ready.
job, about his work. I know that you're an actor, and what are you doing? What was your latest film? And
Project. Yeah.
yeah, projects. And during the pandemic, what have you been doing? And I know New Zealand is one place that has been COVID free.
COVID free.
Yeah. Yes, it's been good. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty much, I mean, I have a very, very long journey, and I believe that pressure makes diamonds. So my life was like a pressure cooker. I had the most pressure you can have, the most stress you can have, the most adversity. But I guess that's how your life becomes different to other people. So currently, I'm doing modeling, I'm acting, and also have my own health and fitness business. So I specialize in weight loss and toning. So I help all the beautiful women out there that want to lose weight, get healthy. They have kids, they don't have time, they want to get healthy. And that's the type of business I have at the moment. So during COVID, what happened was before COVID, I won Mr. Earth New Zealand, which is the biggest competition beauty pageants for New Zealanders. So when I won that, there was a huge controversy. They didn't want me. They don't want to send me to America. America said, We don't want you to come here for Mr. World, Mr. Universe," and that was my dream. My dream was to become a world champion. So during COVID, I was like, "Wow, now COVID has happened. How am I gonna get to Mr. World or Mr. Universe?" And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pray to God. I'm gonna leave it into universe, and I will practice every day in front of the mirror until I get there. So what happened was I was very fortunate. They had an event of Mr. World in London, and that was done all through Zoom. So I was very lucky. So 30 days, we had the pageant. I worked my butt off. I worked very hard. I studied the competitors. I studied everything, and I won. So I became Mr. World, and that changed my whole life because, winning Mr. World title is a Mr. World of Winners or any world title is a very big thing. So now my goal is to inspire and motivate as much people as I can around the world with my story. So I want people to know if you want to be a model, if you want to be an actor and you have a tough life and you think, okay, I can't do it, you can do whatever you want. Your mind is very powerful. So I figured it out that your mind is so powerful. If you want to be Superman, you can be Superman. If you want to be if you want to be an actor, if you want to be a model, if you want to be rich, you got to work towards your goals. So in this life, anything is possible. And if I can do it through my life journey, which I've had, and we came from the mountains. So if someone from the mountains can become Mr. World in New Zealand, then anything is possible. So it just shows you what you can do in your life.
Wow, that was a long journey for you, and we're so happy with all your achievements in life. And I believe you're still young, and you have lots of future ahead of you. So we heard that there's something that you have to share to us regarding your experience during your younger age. That you were a product of bullying. So tell us about this.
Yeah. So the very funny thing was. When I was little, I did martial arts for a long time. And when I was getting bullied in school, it started with primary. In primary, I got pushed around. I got my lunchbox stolen. I got my bag stolen. I got punched in the stomach limited amount of times. And I used to go home and I used to tell my parents, "Oh, no, these are bruises from martial arts." I used to lie. I used to say, no, it's not bullying. It's martial arts. When I went into high school, it got very serious. In high school, I got my teeth smashed open. I got my nose broken and my teeth smashed open. So what happened was, I was in school, I was studying. Someone behind me was pushing me and saying, "Stop studying." They were saying this guy, because I had severe anorexia, so I was very skinny. And a lot of people used to laugh at me. They said, "Oh, this guy has anorexia. He's they used to mock me and make fun of me." So this guy was pushing me and I didn't react. I just was smiling and I said, "Oh, it's okay." So he got very angry. So he pulled my chair. He pulled my chair so hard that I fell down and I smacked my teeth on the chair and smashed my teeth open and I broke my nose. So that was the start of my bullying. I got bullied to a point where I got my nose smashed. In high school, 3 guys they grabbed me from behind and punched me and kicked me in the ear, and I ripped my ear open. So the thing is, I had a photo of my ear. It was hanging halfway, so it was split in half from the kicks. And I told people, no, 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 it's not bullying. It's just from fighting. I was doing kickboxing. I got kicked, and a lot of people started saying something's not right. I got my teeth smashed, my nose smashed, my ear smashed, and then I said, you know what? I need to be very honest about this, and I need to tell people that I was a victim of bullying. I was a victim of racism because of my severe anorexia and being very skinny. A lot of people thought that they can make fun of me, like, oh my God, look at this guy. He's so skinny. He looks like he's on drugs. And a lot of people they mocked me. They used to make stories about me. And that was enough. When I smashed my teeth and I teared my ear, I said, this is enough. I have to do something about this. So what I did was I went online. I looked at some videos about fitness people. I looked at people that wanted to get into good shape, and I studied as much as I could. I got off my medications for anorexia. I started developing severe depression, severe anxiety, and I got on very, very strong drugs. So I couldn't function. So I looked at this. I went through a healthy diet, workout regime, and about 5 to 10 years, my body completely changed. It gave me confidence. And in my life, I never had any attention. No woman would look at me and say, wow, he's handsome. A lot of women would look at me and say, ooh, he's so skinny. And like, wow, he's so skinny. And it made me cry because I wanted to have, a woman's attention when you're young. It's normal for a guy. And when I got older, a lot of people started going, wow, you're very handsome. And I was like, really? I'm handsome? So I started thinking, wow, my life transformed just from picking some weights up, changing my lifestyle, getting off drugs, not listening to people. And I said, you know what? This is the end of my bullying. No one will ever bully me again because I'm going to change my body and I'm going to do it naturally, without drugs, without supplements. I'm going to do it the right way. So I started my personal training journey. I studied personal training. I studied nutrition. I started helping people around the world. And a lot of people looked at me and they said, you're so lucky. You have a nice body, a nice face. I said, trust me, I've never been like this. I never had a good face. I never good body. So I lift up a photo. I said, this is me. And my clients said, no, this is not you. And I said, this is me. At 16 years old, 38 kgs. Imagine 38 kgs for a man. Like, completely sick. So going to hospital, regular visits to the doctor. So right now I'm struggling with severe anxiety, depression. I've been through trauma all my life. Like, my whole life has been trauma. So I said, let me turn this into a journey. Let me turn this into some positive message for the world. So if people can survive cancer, they can survive having no legs. I can survive depression, anxiety, anorexia, bullying. I can survive this. So now what I am right now, this is all a product of everything that I've been through. All my life journey has made me into this person. And my journey has just started. 2018, I started beauty pageants. Only 3 years in beauty pageants. 3 years winning Mr. New Zealand, winning Mr. World of Winners, becoming best male model in the whole world. I've done this in 3 years, and this just shows you, like, you can do whatever you want in life. So that's pretty much my journey. So
Wow.
That's an
Very
amazing
inspiring.
journey. Inspiring.
Very
Yeah.
inspiring, really. And it
Super.
doesn't even show. It does, there's even a little mark on his
Mark,
face.
yeah. If you're gonna
And
look at your face, yeah. So, oh my God, very
my
inspiring
God.
indeed.
So,
Yeah. Mm.
so you what really gives you hope and confidence is because of the things that I'm just curious, how
Yeah,
were
sure.
you able to cope up this situation during the
Yeah.
time that you're going through this
True.
depression? Because it's not just like an overnight you change your thinking, and there must be a lot of conditioning.
Yeah.
So how do you start
How
building
did
your
you fight?
confidence?
Yeah. How
Yes,
did you
fight
fight?
that.
Mm.
Yeah, so the switch turned on very, very instantly when I started engineering. So a lot of people don't know. I got into computer engineering and civil engineering. I went to uni. I studied engineering for 1 year. That 1 year, I had so many people. They were like, wow, you don't look like an engineer. You look like a model. And I was like, model? Really? Me? Model? Like, are you like, maybe you need to, check your eyes or something? So people keep saying that. They were like, you look like model, you look so confident, you look so strong, like you have a good sense of mind. And I started saying to people that this journey starts within yourself. So this journey started the day I started getting bullying. Every day I got bullied, I went home. I got a diary out, I got a pen out, and I wrote down my day was like this. I feel like this. I feel like shit. And I wrote down my dreams. My dream when I got bullied, my dream was to have friends, to have good people around me, to have confidence. And that dream started when I got bullied in primary. And I was like, you know what? I need confidence. So I started martial arts. Doing a few years of martial arts gave me a little bit of confidence. Then when I got into gymming, I got muscles and people complimented me. That gave me a little bit more confidence. So it's kind of like from sports, from activities, daily workouts, every day working out for the last 11 years, 11 to 12 years been working out, So every day hitting the gym, hitting weights, getting that made my mind stronger, my body stronger. And they say a house is not built in one day. A house is built by 1 brick, 2 bricks, 3 bricks, 4 bricks, and eventually a house is built. So my journey was with 1 brick. I was like, wow, 2 bricks, okay, 3 bricks, okay, 4 bricks, 5, 6. Every day I learned about how to improve my confidence. I started listening to motivational quotes. And just every day I was like, I'm going to keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. And it just eventually got to uni and I was like, you know what? I'm looking back at my journey. I looked at a photo of myself and my arms were literally like this. My legs and arms were like that. And I was like, I have come a long way. So I started tracking my progress. I started tracking my weight, 39 kgs, 40 kgs, 41, 42, all the way to 70. So I was like, wow, that's a very long journey. So every day was just a constant battle with myself, like insomnia, nobody listening to me. My family didn't believe in me because the thing is different culture. My family has always been very good to me, but there is a culture difference. We come from a very strong Muslim Islamic background. So those people, and modeling is not considered good. Acting is not considered good. It's considered very feminine. So I said to my family, I said, trust me, like I know I can become a model and actor. So just let me chase my dreams. So just daily listening to myself. So the most powerful thing is God. Every day, I prayed every day. Since I was in primary, I prayed to God. Not one day I've missed. And every day I ask God, God, please give me patience, give me confidence, improve my life, help me meet the right people. And every day, just the bricks keep stacking and stacking and stacking and stacking. It went from 1 photo shoot on my phone. I took a photo shoot in my bedroom. I was like taking photos and I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to start modeling. And someone said, what are you doing? Like, why are you taking photos in your bed? You're not a model. And I said, trust me, I will be a model one day. Just give me a time. Then I got free photo shoots. From free photo shoots, I went into wanting to be in a magazine. My name got mentioned in a magazine, just my name. And I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, Romeo, look, it's in the magazine, no photo. And my friend's like, where are you? You're not in the magazine, just the name. I said, wait, that's just the name, but the name will turn into a photo. And later it turned into a photo, interview, editorial, hitting Mr. New Zealand, becoming on the cover. And it just added up. Day by day, it's hard work every day. For the last 12 to 13 years, I've been working every day. And the main thing that I worked on is my brain. My mentality is you have to be that 0.1%. The around 99.9% of people, their brains are, this is the thing I realized, comfortability kills dreams. If you give a man comfortability in his life, you give him a good job, comfortable job, give him comfortable wife that gives him everything, physical love and affection, he will destroy his dreams like this. I never had that. I never had a comfortable life. I never had a comfortable job. I never had anything comfortable. So that made me fiddle. And I was like, I want to become. So the reason I didn't have a comfortable life actually turned me into this. So if I had comfortability, if I had a good job, good life, I would be a total different person. So I'm actually happy. Blessing in disguise is all the torture I received in that life, it's blessing. For me, it's a blessing. This torture turned me into Mr. New Zealand and Mr. World. If I didn't have this torture, I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be Superman. So
Yes. And,
uh,
and we're really happy that you share, and we learned a lot from you, from your journey. And I think Amberlicious would like to ask something from you to show
As
the
you know,
evidence. The
Amberlicious.
evidence.
John and Direct
Yeah.
Benz, it's very well said, Romeo. Hearing you, your journey, we need to empower ourselves. We need to be confident because the one that's bully us, they try to belittle us. I understand. I hear you that you were get bullied because of your size, because of your weight, and with the power of your mindset, it's too powerful. Hearing your stories, if you can imagine things can be happen, right? And right now, Romeo, since you've been experienced that bullying, you have you have your anorexia, like you're having a food disorder. Am I correct with that? Right?
Yes.
You have
Yeah.
like an eating disorder. So right
Disorder.
now, I never imagined that you have an eating disorder because you are now in shape. You are now back
Yeah,
in your shape.
super.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
I
you
try
have
to
to show
imagine
the
that.
evidence.
Yes, exactly. It shows to your body now. I've
Yeah.
never realized that you have like an eating disorder. It seems that you are very disciplined when it comes to your diet. So right now, when you are seeing people get bullied by other people, how will you basically help them? Are you very vocal about it? When you saw
Yeah.
someone get bullied, are you,
Victim, yeah. When you saw a victim, yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How will you react to them? Instantly, abrupt?
Yeah.
How will you react on the scenario?
So, yeah.
Yeah. So in life, I learned that there is two sides of a story. So for example, this is what I realized. If you're driving past and a woman slaps a guy, you automatically think the man did something wrong. You drive past and the man slaps the woman. You will say, wow, he's touching a woman, he's such a bad man. But this is the thing, there's two sides of the story. The man can be wrong or the woman can be wrong. You're a man or you're a woman, obviously the respect should be from both sides. And I believe that everybody's equal, poor, rich, Filipino, Russian, white, black, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, there's always two sides of the story. So for example, if I see someone and someone was getting bullied, I would have to go up to them and I would stop it from happening. First thing would be stop the physical violence and say, hey, why are you doing this? Nextly, the story would be to find out what's actually happening. Because if two guys are fighting each other and one guy punches each other, but I see the guy punch each other, and then when I wasn't there, the guy would have said something wrong. So it could have been something to provoke it. So bullying, the thing with bullying is it's very, very hard to distinguish between bullying, who's getting bullied and who's the victim. Because the guy getting bullied, you never know, he could be the guy that provoked it. So it's once you find out the story and you find out that bullying's happened, then you need to stop it straight away. The physical violence should not happen. If someone raises their voice at you, it's vocal. But as soon as someone starts laying your hand, be a man or woman, it should be stopped instantly. There's no reason to lay your hands on anybody. So the thing is, the power of the mind, like, your anger destroys your deeds like fire. So it's like fire destroys wood. So your anger is something that you need to calm. So when you feel people's auras, sometimes there's two people bullying each other, or sometimes there's one person bullying each other. So with bullying, it's kind of like there's no reason to bully anybody. Bullying should not happen because bullying is a way of showing insecurity. It's a way of showing that I'm insecure. I'm going to make your life hell just because my life is shit. If my life is crap, I'm going to make your life worse because I feel better about it. That's bullying. Bullying is like, I'm going to make you feel bad because my life is bad. So the only people that bully are the people that have no confidence. They have insecurities. And the thing is, everybody has insecurities, but there's a way of showing it. You can be insecure like me and be quiet and try to work on it and be positive. Or you can be insecure like my bullies and pick on other guys that are smaller than you, that are less confident than you, and use them as a tool. So bullying is kind of like a boxing bag. When you have anger, you're like, I want to punch something. I'm going to pick on this guy because he's smaller than me and I can push him around. He's not going to say anything. So Sorry. So yeah, so bullying
I
should never
think,
happen.
yeah, I think I really like your attitude towards how you respond
uh,
to the situation, how you
situation
Yeah,
respond with with the bullying.
scenario. Yeah.
Yes, because that's very important and very inspiring to our viewers, especially that has been experiencing bullying. No, they should not respond so easily according to
yeah,
their emotions, but they really have to think it twice. If these people are really bullying me because
yeah.
they really see something bad in me, or they're just insecure about themselves and they just want, to um, how do you call that, extend that experiences or insecurities in other people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. You know, Romeo, you're very an inspiration to everyone. Did
Mhm.
Thank
someone,
you.
are you also getting inspired by someone, by a special person? Is someone's taking your heart now with full bloom? Is it because you
Wait,
inspired us? Are you getting also an inspiration from someone?
Yeah.
yeah. Wait, are you talking about inspiration or are you talking about
You're
inspiration?
Inspiration.
Romeo, you are an
Inspiration.
inspiration. You are an
Inspiration.
inspiration now to us.
Yeah.
But are you getting also inspiration to a special someone, like
Someone.
uh-huh.
So at the so my life has been like every other guy. You want to be loved, you want care, you want that stuff. In my life, I've had relationships. Some of them were good, some of them were bad, some of them were not good. So I mean, like every other guy, I've had normal relationships. But the thing is, right now, I'm in a place where I have bigger goals. So my goal is to inspire, motivate, and change as much life as possible because I think that's the number one priority. Because relationships, love, this stuff, you can't look for it. You can't look for love. You can't look for women. It has to come to you naturally. And I'll give you an example. If you try to make someone love you, it's not going to happen. It has to be natural. If they love you, they love you. You cannot ask for it. So in my life, I never asked to be, an inspiration or a model or Mr. Road or Mr. New Zealand. I took my life as it came. My life came like this, and I took every opportunity as it came, day by day, modeling opportunities, acting opportunities. I've done a lot of films too. So I did a film with Hollywood nominee Keisha Castle Hughes. She's one of the most biggest actors from New Zealand, and she's in Hollywood. So I got to do a film with her. So, and my plan wasn't to, become an actor or a model. It's kind of, you have to take opportunity as it comes. For example, you don't know what's going to happen in your life. Nobody knows, and that's the amazing thing about life. You don't know when you're born, you don't know when you die, and you don't know what is in stock for your life. These are three things no one can ever predict. If someone predicts and says, "Oh, I'm going to be a pilot," he does not know that. He could be a nurse, he could be a doctor. You never know. I wanted to be an engineer. I studied engineering, and my life was like, it doesn't feel right. I'm sitting in front of a computer and I'm like, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like me. I want to interact with people. I don't want to sit in front of a screen for the rest of my life. I don't want a job. I want a lifestyle, not a job. And the thing is, I learned from really famous people that you cannot trade your time for money. That's the worst trade in the world. Trading your time for money is like dying. Because I'll give you an example. It's not an insult to anybody that's working, but think about it. 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 5. Money, sleep, eat. Money, sleep, eat. What happens? You get old. What did you do in your life that was different? You became a robot. You started working. So I said, I don't want to fall in that pattern. You can choose in your life. And the thing is, I was a sheep, but now I'm a wolf. So you can choose. Do you want to be a sheep or do you want to be a wolf? And the thing is, if you want to be a wolf, you cannot be scared of anything. You cannot be scared to take risks. You cannot be scared of the criticism. You cannot be scared of powerful people putting you down. I've been put down by very high level actors, models, agencies. I'm not going to take names or anything like that, but I've been rejected by nearly every agency that you can imagine. I've never had an agent. I've never had an agent in my life, neither for acting or modeling. I believed in myself, and a lot of people said, you need an agent. I said, no, I don't. I am my own agent. I'm my own name. I have my own life. nobody has my life because everybody's life's different. So I'm going to use my life and I'm going to continue forward. And the thing is, God has the best plan. So he has a plan for me. And, you know, even in, you know, whatever you believe in, whatever religion you believe in, it doesn't say that everything is luck. There is no such luck, because if there was luck, then hard work would not exist. You would say, okay, I'm either lucky or I'm not lucky. I'll wait. I'm going to wait in my bed and see if luck hits me. No, luck is created. Do hard work, luck will come to you. You don't do hard work, you're unlucky. You're unlucky if you don't do hard work, so automatically luck is gone. So
That's
you have
true.
to
That's
live.
true. Great. I mean,
Yeah.
actually, through Benz and direct John, you need to create your own world. If someone's shut doors with opportunities, and if you feel that you're losing opportunities, why not create your world? Like
Your
Ganap
own,
TV
yeah.
Online. The Ganap
Mhm.
TV Online is like a platform where you also created your own world, Sir John, direct Benz, diba? That's what it's
Yeah.
all about. If people says no to you, you need to say yes to yourself, and you need to be kind to yourself, because no one will agree with you, only yourself, diba? It's really amazing,
Yeah.
Romeo.
And Romeo, how do you handle rejection?
Rejection. Okay, so when I first got rejected, first time ever, I went to an agency. The lady looked at me and she's like, I'll take your name, I'll take your number. But she looked at me, I had anorexia, so she looked at me very funny, like, is this guy sick? Is this guy on drugs? And it's normal. People looked at me. It's the same as being, you're obese, you're different, you're skinny, you're anorexic. Any disease is a disease. It's not normal. Like being anorexic is not normal. It's not a choice. I don't choose to have an eating disorder and go sick and become in the, you know, doctors all the time. So what I had to do was, the first time someone rejected me for agency, I cried. I went home and I said, oh my God, they rejected me. What's going to happen? And I said, you know what? I'm not going to give up. Let me try again. Again, rejected. Again, rejected. After that, I can't remember after what rejection, but after one of the rejections, I started smiling. So I had a role for a film. And this was a short film in New Zealand. And the guy said, sorry, but you don't have a good look. Your body's not good. And I smiled. And he was looking at me like, are you okay? Why are you smiling? You got rejected. I said, thank you so much for rejection. You gave me something that really pushes me today. And I'm going to show you something. 2-3 years later, I came again. I said, remember me? I'm the same guy you rejected. Thank you so much, because your rejection gave me fire. It lit a fire up my bum. It was like a lighter. You know, you need to get up. Imagine someone put a lighter underneath your bum. You need to move. Oh my God, I need to move. So now when I get rejected, it makes me happy, because every time I get rejected, I become a bigger version of myself. Every time I'm pushed to my limits and I'm under stress and depression, I become a better version of myself. Mr. World of Winners that I won it because of COVID. I was in COVID, I was in depression. So that made me win it, because I might be pushed harder. If COVID hadn't happened, I would have been relaxed. So for me, rejection is a blessing. I tell people, please reject me. Please tell me I can't do stuff, because I'm going to prove you wrong. They told me, Mr. New Zealand, you won't win. I won. I said, please reject me again for Mr. World. They did. They said, Romeo, you're not tall. You're not the best looking guy. There's tons of guys like you. Mr. World, Mr. Universe, won't happen. I said, thank you. Give me 2 years. I will win. And then I will come back to you. So I won that, and people stopped talking. They were like, this guy, every time you reject him, he comes back and proves us wrong. So my request to people is, every time somebody rejects you, smile and tell your brain, thank God I got rejected, because you're only going to become stronger. You can't become stronger without being weak. You need weaknesses. Well, like, what are you going to work on? If you don't have weaknesses, how are you going to get better? So rejection is a weakness, and it's a weakness in the other person's perception. The other person doesn't see the value in you, and it's okay. Their rejection is going to make you stronger, and you need to thank them. You need to thank your haters. You need to thank people that talk bad about you. And this is how I work. I don't believe in being nice to everybody. This is the thing. I am very genuine. I'm very real. So there's respect is something that's earned, not given. So if someone is disrespectful to you, if someone goes on the street and says, swears at you, like, oh, I hate you, you're a piece of, piece of whatever, You can't say to them, "Thank you, very nice." We're human, so we need to say to them, "Get lost, don't talk to me." So it's respect is earned. So if someone is rude to you, you can't be nice. You have to be true to your feelings. Your feelings are there for a reason. So if you feel anger, take it out. If you feel sad, take it out. If you feel like being rude to someone because they're rude to you, take it out. Be true to your emotions. It's not rude to be rude to someone that's rude. It just shows you that you're being true to yourself. So let your emotions come out sometimes. Obviously there's limitations for stuff, but sometimes you need to be mean to people that are mean to you. You need to show them you can stick up for yourself, because if you're nice all the time, then you're not sticking up for you. You have to stick up for yourself. Sometimes you have to be a badass, you know?
Yeah,
It's really true to release our feelings, what's really our feeling inside, so that you can relax.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. It's not really expressing your anger. It's
Mhm.
just like releasing your anger in a sense, like showing it not in front of the people, but releasing it in a sense like I'm gonna release my anger by in opposite way, like
Yeah.
in a positive way, by turning myself into somebody that people will look up to someday. That's
Yeah.
how I think that's how we're gonna release our anger,
Anger.
our
Yeah.
stress.
Yeah.
Instead of looking at it on the negative way, we look at it on the positive way. I think that's what he's trying to tell us.
To tell
So
us. Yeah.
anyway, this episode will people, our viewers will learn a lot from you from this episode because you taught us a lot. You taught us so many things at your young age. You taught us so many ways, like
So many
how
ways.
you
Yeah.
handle your anger management, how you handle your mental health,
Situation.
and
Yeah.
how you handle all the situation and become somebody. And I'm just wondering what are the plans that you have for the future since you're
Mhm.
still young.
Yes. So at the moment I have two plans. Two or three. So my plan is exactly the same. My plan is work hard, keep my positive views, spread the message out, and let my life roll over how it rolls. Because I can say to myself, I want to be a famous Hollywood actor, but maybe God has better plans for me. So some of my dream is to be actually a very famous Bollywood actor. And this is the thing I learned. I taught myself some languages. So I taught myself Hindi. In a matter of 5 years, I taught myself how to speak Hindi just so I could, because I was watching the Bollywood movies and I was like, actually, if I wasn't in Hollywood, I might be able to go to Bollywood. So acting in Bollywood would be really good. And also, my teacher, he is one of the Bollywood acting legends, Anupam Kher. So a lot of Indian viewers would know Anupam Kher. He's a Bollywood legend. He's my teacher. So I learned acting under him, and he also told me the same thing. He said, you have a lot of options. So my options are going to be modeling, acting, and my personal training, which I do. So I specialize in women's weight loss and toning around the world, and I want to empower women, give them confidence. Women that have kids, I want to change their life. Women that have struggled with obesity, insecurities, I want to change their life. And that's what I'm focusing on. So the personal training, my modeling, my acting, these are three things that I want to work on as much as I can. And at the moment, I'm doing my life right now it's become like a movie. Like I didn't expect this. I was just going with it. So coming from war, from being born in Pakistan to coming to New Zealand, bullying, whatever. So my life has kind of become movie. So at the moment, I have a big film releasing on a documentary. So the documentary is called Influencers. It's about the biggest influencers in the world from New Zealand, and they will be starting a very big film, and this will be going around for millions of viewers around the world. So at the moment, we just finished this film, and this film is going to be amazing. The first film they did won awards around the world. So this film is going to be inspire millions of people, and it's going to go out to film festivals. So my plan right now is keep doing what I'm doing, do some more interviews, inspire people around the world. I've got a couple of other interviews in other countries, so Pakistan, UK, America, and stuff like that. And I want to spread the message. And if I get some offers, I'm gonna take whatever the best option is for me, and just take life as it goes. Just at the moment, just become successful, become a role model for people. My main goal would be to be a role model. So at the end of the day, I can be a role model regardless of me becoming a famous actor or not. I can still be a role model.
Wow, that's great. And we're looking forward for you here to come to the Philippines.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you're gonna have a future in the Philippines as well.
Yeah. Yeah. From modeling to acting.
Yeah. Because we
You know,
have
Sir
lots
John and
of.
Sir Direct Bench, before we close, I would love to ask, since it's talking about like movie, because here in Philippines, Romeo, it's very
Yeah.
trending for like a BL series. Are you familiar with the BL series film thing, Romeo?
No, I've never heard of that.
You never heard of it? That's the trend. It's like about a boys' love story.
Oh, boys love it.
Yeah, like Thailand,
Thailand,
you know, Thailand movie industry is more on BL. It's more on boys' love story, and that right now that's the most trending here in the Philippines. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, please, if I need to ask you this question, Romeo. Are you okay with just in case?
Yes.
It's a yes or a no. You don't.
So what's the question?
The question is, are you okay with the BL series offer?
So this is what I have. If anything doesn't go against my morals and my values, and my morals and values are simple: don't harm anybody, don't do anything wrong, don't promote drugs, alcohol, sex, don't promote things that are not good for the next generation. So for kids, I want to be a role model for my future kids and the future kids. So kids are one of the most important things. So I want to do something that when kids see it, they shouldn't be ashamed of me. So if the offer has something to do with love story, that's amazing. I would love to do love stories as long as it doesn't have anything that would offend anybody around the world. I would love to do it. So.
Wow, very well said.
You know, Romeo. Romeo,
Very
you are really the world of winners. I really love your answer.
Yes,
You are the winner. Yeah. And just in case,
and
Romeo,
direction napaka-intelligent na sagot niya.
super. Yeah, super.
Yeah, because I've had I can't take any names, but I've had offers for very, very big alcohol companies in the world, very big modeling contracts for alcohol, some underwear ads, some certain things. But with the underwear ads, the message wasn't good. The message wasn't good. The money was good. The message wasn't good. So I had to say, do I want the money or do I want to be true to myself? So I chose being true to myself. The alcohol, I don't mind if people drink alcohol. It's a free world. Anybody's allowed to do anything, but I don't want to be a reason to promote someone to drink and start drinking and become drunk because then if the kid sees me on an alcohol ad and they're like, oh wow, we're gonna start drinking now. He gets addicted. Something happens to him in a car crash. Who promoted it? Me. So I need to be very careful what I promote, and it's very simple. Promote things that you are happy with. Yeah.
Wow, we're so proud of you.
Yeah.
You're really a role model. You really represent your title as Mr. Universe.
Mr. World of Winners. So
Wow, Mr. Wow.
Naturally, you don't need drugs, you don't need supplements. This is all marketing. Supplements, protein, this is all marketing. You don't need that stuff. You just need simple mindset. No, never. I don't even take supplements. I don't even take protein powder. So my mentality is simple. I never tell my clients to buy supplements or drugs is a no-no, but supplements, I try to tell them that you can do it naturally. You have food, you have God-given fruits, vegetables. Why do you need supplements? You can take it. The only reason you should use supplements is if if you have some health problems and you're lacking magnesium, vitamins, but that's good stuff. But you don't need all the excess powders and stuff, That's just marketing. Bodybuilding, that's what it is.
Okay, so I think
so much.
we have so much of Romeo for tonight. So let's ask him some.
Yeah, I think we can have a part of this conversation with Romeo.
Yeah.
So right now, maybe we can ask the final message from you, Romeo.
Yes, so pretty much my main message would be yourself. Don't try to compare yourself to anybody because you are not going to be like anybody. Don't compare yourself to any actor, any model. People can inspire you, but don't let them be the image in the mirror that you're going to be because it won't happen. You need to be yourself. Your life is different. For example, your life is not going to be like anybody's life, and this is a gift from God. We all humans are different. Different skin, different hair, different eyes, different opportunities, different mentalities, different experience, and you need to use that. Be yourself. So me, I'm not known. I never got known for Mr. New Zealand. I never got known for Mr. World. I got known as Romeo Yusupov because that's me. It's my journey. So nobody can say that, oh, that guy, he's the model guy or he's the actor guy. People look at me like, okay, I know this guy. He's done a lot of stuff. So you need your name. Your name is your brand. So don't be labeled as anything. You're not. I don't class myself as a model. I don't class myself as an actor. I class myself as Romeo Yusupov, but I do modeling. I do acting, but I don't class myself as a model or actor. I'm just a human being that's chasing their dreams. Yeah. Also, I've got one request from everybody.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I want everybody to roll up your sleeves. And everybody is going to, on 3, 2, 1, we're all going to pose like this.
Oh my!
Smile, okay?
I'm wearing long sleeves.
Also.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, pose. There you go. New fitness class of 2021.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Romeo.
Thank you so much, Romeo, and pleased to meet you.
And you know, every channel, whether I do TV, whether I do online, it's the people that make it special. So you guys made this. This is like a, this is like a Hollywood interview because you guys are so nice. So the energy.
Thank you. Thank you.